Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Wonderful Everyday. This is episode 32, I believe. And really quick, I do want to talk about, kind of like my attitude with this visual novel, the last two episodes. So basically, excuse me. The thing is, I've just kind of been getting a little annoyed with how, this visual novel presents itself. After, the thing is, after Zakuro's chapter being so emotional, and the thing too is, I thought it was actually pretty decently written for, some anime type junk. Because usually when they delve into those type of topics, they're very insensitive about it, or they do some hypocritical stuff, but it felt like, they actually handled that pretty decently. And, I was also expecting this thing to kind of just come to a close. But, obviously, well, I mean, it just seems like it's not really going to end right now. And it was just kind of annoying me. And I think the thing is, a lot of it just kind of threw me off, and the whole Doofy stuff, I'm not really in the mood for it, because first of all, at the beginning of the game, we already did this shit to begin with, and I wasn't a fan of it then. I didn't care for literally any of it. I don't find any of it funny or entertaining. That's not what I read this for. I like more of the philosophical type of stuff in this visual novel, and things along those lines, or things that are going to really kind of develop the characters. But another thing is just I'm not really interested in at this point we've already heard basically okay, so we've seen the story from Yuki's perspective, Takaki's perspective, and then Zakuro's. We don't really need to see it for a fourth time. See how the 4 is on the screen too? We don't really need to see it a fourth time, in my opinion. 3 times is good enough. Now it's just literally starting to feel redundant. So it's when they show us something in the past, I don't feel like it's ultra important, because they can show us some things, right? And it'll be okay. They can show us some things, but it's I just feel they're not really a lot of the things they're showing us, they just aren't really, that boring. It's just slight things, right? Slight things that, from the past are okay, I guess that was okay for us to see, but then it's even when you're not doing that and you're having stuff Tomoshai awakening and me and Yuki, that scene was dragged out for no reason. It's at this point in the visual novel, this far in, I'm just not really interested in them doing all that ultra doofy let's waste 20 minutes on a useless scene like this. It just kind of got OD for me. But I will say this, y'all. I will try not to sound too annoyed reading this show. Because I don't want to have a horrible attitude when I'm doing these series. Plus I might be tripping anyway. I just started to feel man, this stuff is kind of meandering. And the fact that we also haven't really made any notable progress too. And at this point I thought we would be done with the game, just kind of makes it worse. But anyway, let's continue onwards. It's funny because some of these tracks are semi-nostalgic now, because we've been playing this since 2023. But anyway, he looked like a fool, but I'm sure there's a reason why he was investigating me. Teruma Nobutatsu, huh? I should be more careful from now on. He's dangerous. If I see Yuki, I should warn her too. And Mamiya, nah, forget about him. Mamiya is the most in danger, but I can't just go and warn him about every little thing. Either way, from now on, I should only confiscate money from those guys, not drugs. Taking their drugs away causes more psychological damage since it's harder for them to get. But I don't have that much of a choice anymore. Personally, I don't give a damn if I get caught. I just don't want to drag Yuki down with me. If Yuki got caught, Hasashi would be upset. And that's the last thing I would want to happen. Whoa, what is this rich establishment? Pooah! I drank a can of tea I had in the fridge to calm myself down. The cold tea pricked at the back of my throat and made my head hurt. But to me, even that pain felt good. That helped cool my head a bit. I haven't had one of these in a while. I opened the top cup of ramen. A lot of crap happened, so it took longer than I expected to get home. The sun was already setting. It wasn't dinner time yet, but I made myself some ramen anyway. It was salty. Well, the taste doesn't really matter. Oh, it's boiling. I came back into the kitchen and poured the kettle of boiling water into my ramen. I looked at the clock. It was already after 5. Hasashi still wouldn't be home for a while. She said she would be working at Hakushu late tonight. Her job there usually ends around 10 o'clock. Dang! Isn't that her curfew? If I include the time she's still spending walking home, it's more than 5 hours until she gets home. A little giggle found its way out of my mouth. No one will be in the house for quite a while. I'm all alone in this house. Been a while. Maybe I can do that again. Hasashi won't be home for. I can. Going on. I put the CD I bought. My heart rate increased. This isn't like me. The video. I thought he was going to play like some music or something. The video game started up. I can play video games. When I'm alone, I can play video games without worrying. I haven't heard this sound in a long time. I'm not an egghead like Yuki, who always comes home and immediately sits down to read a book. I only read books to kill time when I have nothing else to do. Games are way better than books. If I could, I'd like to play handheld games when I'm at school. I've actually tried bringing handheld games to school before, but whenever I went to play them, the batteries were dead. That's definitely because Mommy found the games and played them until the battery died. Dang. You're too slow! I did dozens of times too, but I never got to play any of the games. God damn it! That bastard. Every time I charge it up so I can play the games, he always plays them for hours on end before I get the chance to try. At this point, I'm pretty sure he's doing it on purpose to bug me. Whenever I finish charging the handheld and excitedly put it into my bag, the consciousness blacks out. And before I know it, the batteries are dead. Every time I feel that desperation, it makes me want to kill that guy. I must be destined to hate every single thing about Mami Akashi. I say you've been pretty reasonable to him. For the record, Mami Akashi actually owns a lot of games, but most of them aren't the kind of stuff I play. A lot of them are so-called Gauge, which I'm not really interested in, though he does have a few games I like. I just don't feel like playing any of them though. I mean, why would I? He always pirates his games instead of buying them. I can't stand that. It bothers me so much I want to kill him for it. How could you be like, wow, supporting multi-million-dollar companies, Tomo-Shane? Yes, you actually should buy every single game that they do. And I actually think every single gaming company has very good practices. This boot does taste good, by the way. Not that I'm someone who should be giving him a lecture on morals. I just instinctively hate him. Apparently, I find every single thing he does irritating. He's such a pain in the ass. Things like Yuki doesn't hate Mamiya, but I don't understand why. Someone like him might as well just die. There aren't many things in the world I hate as much as him. There's not a single good thing about him. Either way, I can't play games at school. I can't play games in the house either, especially not console games that use the TV. Hashiki will be at Akashu all night. The share shift would last until late tonight, which means I can play games today without worrying about anything. If Hashiki ever sees me in the living room, she always shows interest in what I'm doing. She always something bothers me, which is why I can't play games when she's around. Whatever, let's have some fun. Man, maybe you should just play them instead of talking about playing them. Whatever, let's have some fun tonight. Sure, it's been a while. Oh yeah, today is the 23rd and it is 1 a.m. on September. I'm home! Why, Einstein, why? Oh, Tomo, there you are. I got you run around because you didn't respond. Why? Why is she home so early? Didn't she say she was working late? You supposed to be up out of here. Go and get on somewhere. Can't believe she came home the second I finally turned the game on. That game? Yeah. That's rare. Hashiki, you can't play it with me. Get out of here. Hashiki, weren't you supposed to be working late? Oh, well, it was a special job, so it didn't take that long. We finished up sooner than I expected. Special job. Not that it matters to me, I guess. And why are you eating that? Bro, I just tried to be reasonable with this fucking game, bro. Why are her flippers on your screen? I don't want to see them games. I don't want to see them games. What are we doing? What are we doing? Hashiki grumpily sat behind me. What, am I turning my head to look her ugly ass? Like, what's going on? How about the lunch I packed? Oh, I ate it, but I was so hungry afterwards. I bought ingredients and hurried home just so I could make you dinner. Oh, get this. Bro, I swear, this game better not be on no bull, bro. You told me you wouldn't be home until later. Yeah, I might not be home until later. I never said I definitely wouldn't. Isn't it awfully early to be eating a cup of ramen? I just got hungry, that's all. Really? Ah, what a pain. I started talking less and focused on the game instead of Hashiki. So, what kind of game is it? Dang it, I lost because of your ugly face. So, how long does she plan on sticking around? Like, right? Don't you girl things like eat glare or something. The conversation's over. Shouldn't she go back to her room or something? I suppose I could stop playing. No, then she would probably just start to complain. Dang it. Always make sure not to play video. What? I like how I said damn earlier, but now I'm saying dang it because damn is on the screen. Am I stupid head? Always make sure not to play video games around her because I don't want to get involved with her. Why is she going out of her way to sit here with me? What should I do now? Not this music. I'm sure Hashiki will be pissed off if I tell her to get out. Just play the game and ignore her. Hashiki never listens to any direct orders I give her. If anything, giving her orders has the opposite effect. What would Yuki do in a situation like this? Yuki would probably just ask Hashiki to play with her. The other one, the next person that comes to mind is the person I hate at most. Mamiya Takagi. He always does things to piss people off, even if he doesn't intend to. He would do something Hashiki didn't like, or he would just leave the room. In this situation, does that mean I should learn from Mamiya Takagi's example? Dang, you making Mamiya Takagi sound like your guy, Tomo-san. You're like, oh, I wish I was you, Takagi. I wish I was you, but I can't be a such a savior. I can't be a such a savior. I can't be a such a savior. I'm Tomo-san. You know, like, I just don't diet like Takagi. That's it. The strongest Just of Wing will fail to take off a person's coat, but the 1% game will accomplish it easily. That's not always true. In other words, I have to make her want to leave your room. So I should say something to gross her out. That could work. What would make Ashley get upset? Well, most women don't. Bro, what the? Maybe. Bro, what? Homo, are you ignoring me? What game are you playing? Oh, this is an arrow gay. An arrow gay? Wait, what? Wait, what are you so surprised for? This is an arrow gay. I mean, an arrow gay. That's right, it's exactly what you're thinking. Is the arrow gay you're playing? What is it about? Oh, there's a mental patient who's deluded himself into believing he's a ninja keeping watch over. Made it up on the spot, probably sound like nonsense, but it doesn't really matter what it's about. Way too complicated to me, sounds like... Oh, get a little... Out! Get out! Bro, just get out, bro. Move on. Wait. I thought every character to pick it in this game was 18 and up. Over the age of 18, actually. So what, is she like 19 and... what's the calling? Tomo-san is like 23? What's going on? Side-scrolling shooters usually have enemies scroll from right to left, but this one's different because they go from left to right. Also, it's not an arrow gay. That should have been really obvious. Alright, shoot. It's a game about birds flying planes. Of course it has shoe art. I just told her it was an arrow gate to make her go away. Why is she still here? Tomo-ni-san, I didn't know you played games like this. Yeah, I do. So, did I miss the scene? Oh my god, bro. Huh? I just thought I couldn't imagine what's happening because... bro. Come on, bro. Lock in, Taro-Chu. Lock in. What is this? If Yuki is getting cut off from the world, that means it won't be long before I disappear. Asaki has to forget me and live in a world without me. She doesn't need any memories of me to do that. Yuki Tomosai has to be a terrible person so that she doesn't grieve me while I'm gone. Every day? Yeah, every day I like to play Mind Break games. Mind Break? He was completely oblivious. Probably doesn't know what I'm talking about. Mind your... Oh my god, bro. Move on. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Dude, get her off the screen. Oh, shut up. Bro, they're really doing this. Look at this, bro. Look at this. You can tell even with how fast I'm moving the text, they're not even saying anything. What is this game doing? What? Tomo-ni-san, you jerk! Asaki pulled her hand back as far as she could, brought it down immediately. What the heck? Did I just hear a beep? Is there a bomb on my neck? What's about to go on? Is my neck about to... Don't try and act too like y'all weren't making weird... Japan, what do y'all got going on, bro? Maybe it's connected to World War II, bro. I mean, we remember what y'all were doing to pregnant women back then. Did y'all also do that to y'all sisters? Like, what's going on with y'all, bro? Every single piece of media y'all make has some weird, like, you know, like, I euphemism in it, bro. Like, what's up with y'all? Like, it's always between siblings? Like, what's up with this goofy, weird nonsense, bro? Damn it! Why'd you hit the power button? Jerk. What the hell? I can't say, but a schmump, you know. I expected her to slap me or something, and never thought she would hit the power button. What a bummer. Dude, how we go from playing video games to... Bro, you got me twisted, bro. You really got me twisted. Familiar music, but with a slightly different style than my own. The same song can sound completely different depending on who's playing it. Well, it might sound the same to everyone else. Yuki. The usual place, the usual piano, but the person playing was Yuki. When I woke up, Yuki was sitting right next to me. Yuki played with her eyes closed, but she had a smirk on her face, like she knew I was there. I didn't think I was working today, though. Why is Yuki playing the piano here? Look around the room. Got me on my Daffy Duck. Like, what the? The same people as usual here. I always have to wonder. It's not like this is a gay bar or anything. It's supposed to be a normal bar. These guys... Oh my goodness. These guys all probably come here because Master has no morals, huh? Ugh. Bro, I forgot about this right. This was in, like, the introduction, right? The prologue? Ugh. Why am I saying ugh to Sakura? That's disrespectful. Man, Sakura, remember when we were playing as you and Takashi and the first Yuki and the game was actually good? Yeah, I remember too. That's Takashima Sakura. Why is she here? I'm here on a date with her. Yuki spoke only to me with her eyes still closed. Naturally, her mouth didn't actually move. What do you mean a date? Yeah, it was just a coincidence. I saw her on the train. Then turn this down again. On the train, huh? What were you thinking? You're both girls, aren't you? You know that's illegal and wrong, right? I look like a guy, don't I? Still. I'm in a bad mood, huh? What? You jealous? Why would I be jealous of you? Yuki smiled and played the piano. There was a certain lilt in the music that wasn't there before. To the rest of them, it must have looked like she was just playing silently, but in reality, she always talked a lot while she was playing. I haven't played this piano in quite a while. You asked him to tune it, right? How is it? It was really good, but it's been more than a month since I asked Master to get it tuned. He only finished tuning it earlier this week. A bit shady, but at least it sounds good now, since he only got it done last week. Yeah, pretty good timing there. Well, I wouldn't say that. The performance ended. The performance? Man, I got like fish mouth today. Apparently Takashima Sakura was really impressed by Yuki's playing. Listening to her praise, I could tell that girl wasn't the kind of person I would get along with. She wouldn't really like me, though she probably wouldn't come near me if I was the personality in control. I watched Yuki and Takashima talk as I thought about that. Yuki got along with Takashima pretty well. Really, Yuki gets along well with everyone. He's completely different from me and Mamiya Kakaji. If I had the kind of social skills she does, I can't even imagine it. Yuki really is something. It's just a pain in the ass talking to people. I don't want to get involved with people that I don't have to. I don't want to talk to them. I don't even want to go anywhere near them. Especially on women. I can't stand people who cry at just the drop of a hat like it's a normal game people do all the time. I never know how I'm supposed to talk to them, or easier since I can just hit them and they'll stop bothering me, when it's a pain in the ass. In other words, what really suits me is being alone. I hate people too, you know. Huh? I was only thinking of that to myself, so Yuki shouldn't even be able to hear it. I was thinking it to myself, and yet... How did you know what I was thinking? Just had a feeling, but it sounds like I guessed right. Yeah, it was like you were replying to my inner thoughts, and I don't think you just had a feeling. Oh, really? Lately, it feels like I've been able to hear your thoughts sometimes. Excuse me. So, anyone that would say that, even in this conversation, my fault. Though anyone watching would say that even this conversation is only our thoughts. Yeah, no one else can hear us right now. We can talk privately, just between the two of us. The brain is a mysterious organ. I wouldn't call it mysterious. I just call it a pile of snot. That's what I say anyway. Anyway, like I said, you always say you hate people, but it's not like I enjoy their company either. You're not very convincing. Why not? I like to be alone too. I'm really good at being alone. How can you be good at being alone? What? Oh, move!
So, can you guys explain to me, why exactly are you two just standing, like, why are you standing there just look like your eyes keep going in, out, like, what are you doing? Can we go back to my part of the game? It was, like, actually way better. It was, like, wonderful every game, like, what's going to happen next? I mean, are we going to find out more about how Sakura killed herself? Are we going to find out more about how Tatsujiro should be a cult leader? You know, what's going on? What is this mystery surrounding the soul? We have to find out Yuki. Like, what are we doing now? I feel like we're really losing the topic and I don't know what's going on.
Huh? I forgot about Takashima. You're on a date with her, right? Sorry, I must be boring you, huh? Not at all, sorry. I was just having a mental meeting. A mental meeting? Don't you know that? I was just talking to a different me's in my head. You know, like what we should have for dinner and stuff like that. Oh, I understand. I do that too. Plenty of people have mental meetings. Yes, when I was going home earlier, I was thinking of this. Conductor Takashima, we've been running on empty since lunchtime. We'll need to stop for refueling soon. McDonald's spotted at 2 o'clock. Pilot Takashima taking a 90-degree right turn in 200 meters. We've been infiltrated at the store. Alright, lure Takashima. Load coins into the tank. Ready, aim. Hanging air Takashima. Now's your chance. Fire 100 yen. Bang! You acquire milkshake. Something like that. Like that, huh? What on earth? And Yuki talks about me like we're having some sort of mental meeting? Jeez. So, what was that meeting about? Huh? Boys are made of kindness and semen, wasn't it? I can say that, but it's the truth. What? I was just thinking, there are two equal but opposite forces inside every man's heart. Equal but opposite forces? That's right, boys have two opposing forces within them. What are those? The first is lust. Lust? Yeah, lust for various things. The desire to make things your own, for instance, the girl they like. Oh, half a man's heart is constantly awash with that lust. You think so, then what's the other half? The other half is shyness. Highness? Yes, they are always careful that they don't hurt the person they love with their lust. Boys are made of just such a kindness. How about that? So what? Wasn't that pretty good? I didn't tell a lie. I'm pretty quick on my feet. I don't know about that. Well, whatever. Look at her. She's bright red. Oh, you're right. She got bright red when you said that. Oh shoot, she realized that was all harassment? What should I do, Tomo-san? She saw right through me. No, I don't think she did. Then why is she blushing? It's not like she actually thinks the things you meant are that boys are made of semen and kindness. Huh? But the meaning is the same. Then maybe you were harassing her. Oh, I guess I was. That's a good point. I guess I'll have to give my title as the wittiest guy around to you. I don't want it. And when did you get that title in the first place? Way before you were born. Why you? I'm sure your brain is leaking out of your ears. Bro, that... Bro. That, alone timing, the way they turned that being alone timing into a sexual joke was actually abhorrible. Like, that was like abhorrent. That was abhorrent. That was abhorrent, game. That was very abhorrent, Carol Q. That was very abhorrent. Let's expeditiously get that nonsense out of here. Yuki kept up a conversation with both me and Takashima in that vein. She really is a talented girl. Wow, she can talk. So talented. Alright, time to close up shop. Why are you making me work until close? Yeah, what's up with that? Geez, it's weird how you and Yuki are both there at the same time. Well, whatever. Hey, Hatsuki. Huh? Hatsuki is here. Remember, she was supposed to work today. Wonder why she didn't come out. I didn't want to bother you. No, that girl was with me, not Tomo-san. Are you trying to cover for me all of a sudden? Oh, I knew it was you, Yuki. That's not what I was talking about. Oh, then why did you come to talk to us? Well, it seems like Tomogi hates me. He doesn't ever want to be around me, I guess. What? Are you bullying her again? No. He doesn't want his little sis in the house, so he plays Eroge in the living room. What did you say? The hell did you... Didn't you say you don't do that stuff? Huh? Why would you say that here? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Where did you plug up this stupid game, yo? I don't even motherfucking know. I just want to... I don't even know, bro. Like, get rid of this show? Like, come on. Ooh! Bro, what? Bro, what's up with the... what's up with the F word, bro? I mean, I know this is 2012, but dang. Ever since? Bro's acting like he ain't hanging with him. Oh my god, bro. Isn't this the first time all three of us have walked home together? Well, anyone else would say there are only two people here, including Hatsuki. No, that's not true. Hatsuki, stop being a dumbass. I feel like I can actually see the both of you. No. Trust me, I feel like I can actually see the both of you.
Yuki is like my big sister, and Tomoe is like a big, stinking, smelly, gushy, mushy bully.
And Bussy. Hazuki-chan. What? Don't just hug her all of a sudden. You're making me hug her too.
Geez, you always say stuff like that, Tomoe-san.
Like I said, he just gets embarrassed. He really wants to be nice to you. That's one of your delusions. One of my delusions, is it? What? Nothing. Nothing, huh? Yuki knows the reason I'm cold to Hazuki, and we haven't explained that reason to Hazuki. When Yuki is completely cut off, that will be the moment when Mami Akashi and I disappear. Hazuki doesn't know. I thought she literally said that last episode, and how she doesn't want to see that happen. Whatever. If only Yuki remains, there shouldn't be a problem. Yuki is more human than us, and if nothing else, she's definitely smart. She's inherited all the abilities of Mami Akashi during the height of his prosperity. She isn't twisted like me, but if Hazuki knew that Mami Akashi and I were about to disappear, well, that's why Yuki makes jokes like that, but never says the truth. When Yuki talks about the truth, she never jokes around. She always speaks in a strong, telling voice and unconditionally denies our destiny. She denies that my disappearance is inevitable, and she argues without any basis or proof, which is unlike her. She just denies it based on her feelings. We just got into an argument about it earlier, but it was a conversation Hazuki couldn't hear. Yuki loves Hazuki too. She just wants to protect Hazuki. Yuki seems to be searching for a different solution to our destiny, and she's rushing to it. She was always talkative around me, but lately she's been even more so. We'll pass each other by, and soon we'll never see each other again. She seems to be striving for some other solution, some way to fight against our destiny. Sometimes it pains me trying so hard to be cheerful. I like how you're like putting this to like make you feel emotionally invested, like they didn't just have like probably what would have been like 15 minutes of junior nonsense beforehand. Taro Chu, you are not slick. All that's on your mind is some like, come on. Like she's just pretending. That's how she feels. That's how I look, huh? You're reading my mind again, huh? Yeah, hobby. Sorry. It pains you when I'm being so cheerful, huh? I never would have imagined you saying those words. Yeah, but as time passes and your appearances have grown closer together, even you must have started to realize how powerless you are. It's ridiculous. It's not like I only just realized it. I knew I was powerless from the beginning. I haven't accomplished anything. V for victory. You failed, there's no victory. You think, huh? Yuki laughed. She laughs a lot lately, but it was painful for me to look at that smile. Sometimes her face looks more like she's crying than smiling. Why? Because, like, she doesn't want to go? Maybe I would care more about that if they didn't have, like, 15 minutes of junior nonsense that I had to skip. You've maintained your existence for quite a while today. Yeah, lately I've been working hard to stop myself from disappearing. Stop yourself from disappearing? That's right. Is that possible? Yeah, I'm really putting my all into it. I'm making so sure that I won't lose consciousness. I'm trying to commit to everything that happens to memory, so you don't lose consciousness. You should understand, Tomo-sai. It's like trying not to fall asleep, I guess. I guess you could say it's kind of like sleeping. You're always disappearing in instants, so it's more like getting knocked out for me. I understand that part, but what do you mean about your memory? Oh, you probably don't know what I mean. Yeah, that's why I asked, bitch. Since you probably never have to worry about preserving the continuality of your memories. You know, I have to be very careful to keep every memory I have fresh. If something fades from memory for a moment, it usually doesn't ever come back. It doesn't? Yeah, from what I can gather, it seems like my memories have lost more continuity more than once. From what you can gather, what's that supposed to mean? Sadly enough, I don't know it myself. This might be obvious, but since I'm losing memories, I don't have any memories of why I'm forgetting. When I have that experience, I just think, what is it that makes a human being human? What makes a human being human? Yeah, what is necessary for a human to be a human? What's necessary for me to be me? Would that be the continuity of memory? That's right. The one thing that I need to be is my memory. Losing one's memory is the same as losing oneself. A pretty grim way of putting it. Yeah, and Hasaki said she's seen me during those moments. You mean when you're talking to Hasaki? Yeah, until just recently, I've always seen Hasaki as Hasaki, but sometimes I'll see her as herself for one moment, then the next moment, a fictional person, like Akatsuki.
Yukasa!
I heard about it after the fact, but how do you know she is? Hasaki didn't want to tell me much about it. I see, so that's why you're working to preserve your continuity. Pretty much, I mean, I hate that Tsukasa bitch. Seems like it will wear you out. Yeah, I guess, but it's something I chose to do. Your memory makes you the person you are, huh? It's the reason you're you. When I think about who I am, it makes me realize how precious memory is. If your memory is overrunning with new memories all the time, then there's no real proof that you really are you. For serious. It has nothing to do with it. What? Memory, realization, even without those things, you are you. Wonder about that. Besides, you never met the new me. I guess I haven't met her yet, have I? Yeah, it's not just her memory that's messed up. Her perceptions are warped too. She sees Hasaki as Wakatsuki Tsukasa, and thinks the rabbit doll is a girl called Wakatsuki Kagami. I wonder how she would see you, Tomo-sai. Just a stranger, probably. I'm not really sure, but if I'm still me, then I doubt I would see you as a stranger. Woo! I don't remember seeing Tomo-sai while I was playing Yuki. That's just what they want you to think. I'm sure I would just be a guy with an attitude problem. Oh no, you wouldn't talk to me anymore if I was like that, would you? You knew you would probably hate me, so I would do my best to ignore you. Oh, you would hate the new me, huh? I never said I'd hate you. But you wouldn't like me, would you? Ugh, look at her biting her lip like she wants to, I don't know, bind that. I don't know. I wonder if you still love me even if it meant I wasn't me anymore. I'd like to believe that you would still love me as passionately as you do now. Can I believe? What? Wait, I've never had any special feelings for you before. Not you. Besides, we probably wouldn't even be able to speak to each other. Then Takagi and Kimika, get out of here. Oh my goodness, bro, what is this nonsense? Besides, wait, no, oh, okay. Besides, we probably wouldn't even be able to speak to each other. When you're completely cut off from the world, Mommy and I will be dying. It's not a matter of whether we would see each other or not, since it would be impossible. Here you go again. Even if I can't see you, I'd like to keep existing. What are you talking about? Once you're cut off, even those thoughts will disappear. Maybe they'll disappear when it happens, but right now, that's what I really want. I don't care what the new me thinks. Right now, I want you to keep existing. What are you talking about? I just wanted to tell you. That's what I was thinking. Alright, Hasaki. Yuki suddenly raised her voice. Oh yeah, you were just standing there for like 5 minutes. He spoke in a voice that used our voice box so that other people could hear it. Okay, bro, come on. What? What was that dialogue? We already know that. Why didn't you say that to other, probably 50 times that's happened in this chapter alone, Tomo-sai? Yuki! Hatsuki-chan, why don't you sleep in my bed once in a while? Huh?
Huh?
What the Epstein? What the Dan Snyder? What the San Diggy Combs? What's going on? You know, I look like a boy, but I'm a girl on the inside. There's no danger. I'm a guy on the inside and outside. You said you weren't attracted to me, Tomo, so there's no problem. Now you too. Ugh. Alright, let's move on. Wait, what'd you say? What'd you say? No, what'd you say? You talking about Kakashi like that? As far as I know, Kakashi only starts to get with Sakura and Kimiko, who are both his own age, but I don't know, like, this chapter all of a sudden, like, the whole plot dang near seems to be like, I don't know, bro, like, I don't know what's going on no more, bro. So, you can say that about Kakashi just so you're looking at, like, cartoons or something, but, like, I don't know, you seem like a fake demon. Even weaker than Hatsuki, what a freak. Let's get some sleep. Alright, we're going to... Oh my god, bro. No! My god, it's bedtime. Are you sleeping in my room, and why is Hatsuki in her pajamas? I'm going to sleep. No, I mean, why is he in my room? Alright, y'all can read, bro. Oh my goodness, what is this game doing, bro? This is so goofy. Like, I'm really trying, like, my best not to, like, turn this game, like, completely off. Just go to sleep. What? Bro, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing, bro? This is... Oh, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? What? Wait. What was that weird sound? What was that sound? I really hope that's not what I think it was. What are we doing, bro? No, what was that sound? What? Bro! Okay. What is like, wait, what is actually going on with this game, y'all? Like, what is really going on with this game? Like, why, bro, why is it taking a complete 180? Like, bro, they had the occasional, like, little, like, comments or whatever about it, like, all anime-related media does, but, like, now I'm really starting to wonder, what do I have on my computer? Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, when did the plot just become this? What are we doing, bro? Like, am I going crazy? I'm pushing control. What? Ugh. What the? Huh? Bro, okay. It might be time to stop this playthrough or read through whatever you wanna call it, bro. Like, it might be time to stop this. Like, as soon as Hatsuki did that, I'm like, okay, bro. That is strike 58. That is strike 2763. Like, okay, bro. Okay, bro, like, I don't know anymore. I really don't know anymore. we might actually have to stop this playthrough, y'all, because this game is starting to get on like some weird. Like some weird. Like, they on that bull, and I don't know what to do, bro. Like, they on some other right now. Like, man, I don't know what to do. I do not know. Class is boring. Excuse me. I looked over the classroom, no faces I recognize, because I never tried to remember. Apparently Yuki knows a lot of people in class. Now I think about it, when Yuki is cut from the world, she perceives Hasaki as twin sisters, raga. Maybe it's an illusion even when Hasaki isn't there. Excuse me. I guess you can hallucinate something regardless where it's actually there. Wonder if that's right. The illusionary world that our mind is in has its own internal consistency. For instance, the number of personalities Mamiya Kakashi, Miyakami Yuki, and me. It's not a coincidence that there are 3 of us. We correspond to the creator, the harmonizer, and the destroyer. My name was even created, reversing the name Miyakami Yuki and changing the reading of the characters. When it comes to Hasaki, Yuki doesn't... Okay, we know. Let's be real. We know this trap. Like, what is this chapter giving us? You're not giving us anything, Terochu. You're not giving us nothing. Like, come on. We know all of this, bro. We had 3 chapters to figure this out. We had Yuki's route, where we saw it from an outside perspective. We had Zakuro's route, where we saw it from another outside perspective. And then we had a damn summarization of it at the end of the ending of her route. And then we also had this from Takashi's perspective. That's right. We had this from Takashi's perspective. So what are we doing? Bro, we already know all of this. You're acting like you're sprinkling in how the personalities were to make up for the fact that you're getting your weird faces off here. You're getting more faces off here than Takashi's route too. Other than the teacher thing, bro, they just had a random fairy with a damn dingling, bro, that was not even that bad. But here, I actually don't know what they're doing at all. What is this? I experienced some effects that are similar to Yuki and Mamiya's hallucinations, but my brain doesn't attempt to forcibly establish an internal consistency. Maybe that's the proof I'm gonna disappear soon. A short-lived person. Okay, we get it, gang. Shut up. Absurd leaps in time, absurd perceptions. My brain doesn't care if things like that happen. Well, it happens to, bro, too, don't it? There you go. Trying to do some nasty under the desk. You freak. Whoa, hey! Oh, what is it, Mamiya? Oh, nothing. If it's nothing, don't raise your voice, please. Hey, you. I bought you lunch. You idiot. Why are you here? Your fault. You never bring the lunch boxes I make for you to school. No, it wasn't me this morning. Either way, I made you lunch. Shouldn't do that. At least don't come during class. How can nobody else see or hear you? What the... I sang out more during the break since all the students are out in the halls. That's true, but... Bro, I forgot that was your character, bro. Were you the one with the dang tundra accent or whatever? You should take it and be more thankful. Who are you? No, I am. We've been in the same class all year long. Who is this? Jeez, don't look at me like you don't know who I am. Mew always opens the door for me and helps me make it over to this side of the classroom. What? Now I gotta think about it, Hasaki has brought me lunch a few times before.
I mean, Hashiki always comes over and asks, "Hey, where's Tomoe? Where's Tomoe?" I'm like, "Well, here he is." Alright, Mamiya, your first name is Tomo?
No, it's Takagi, but
Then why does Hashiki call you Tomo? That's just...
because I'm her friend and her big brother. Don't worry about it too much. I may have just say it's a nickname. Like, that's very easy to say. More importantly, Hashiki made friends with someone at my school while I wasn't looking.
I'll make dinner today, so don't you dare eat cup ramen.
Was planning on going to Hakashu right after school. Or Shuyu right after school. I don't know why I said yo like it was Y-O when it was literally Y-O-U. Am I a dunder brain bird? We are Venom.
No, eat dinner at the house first, then go to work. There'll be too much to do if you don't come eat some.
Just put it in the fridge then.
I just want you to eat it when it's warm. For what?
Mommy, yes? My hearing is terrible. Even if I can't hear you, can't you at least talk a little quieter? Okay, just ignore Mew and damn. You.
So you don't mind if I talk as long as I'm quiet?
Geez, this always happens because you never remember to bring the lunch your sister packs for you. Oh, so I'm like, bro, do you not see them? You should learn from your mistakes. Yes, wait, huh? What do you say? My sister. I'm losing my hearing, so I don't notice. The other teacher could show you if they saw that. Okay.
Please excuse me.
Ew, what is that face? Stop making that. You just strangled freak. You're not cute. Well, okay, but it'll be a problem if you come during class, so try to do it in between classes from now on.
Ah, okay, thank you.
Duh, Hashiki. Are you... Oh my god, bro. And remember, I'm losing my hearing, so let's just say I was talking to myself this entire time. How long do teachers know about Hashiki? Excuse me.
What are you surprised about, Mamiya-kun? Did you think this was like a dang anime or something? Like, anyone can clearly see that she's there, talking like, right out loud to you.
No, I didn't think the teachers knew about Hashiki at all.
Why would you think that? She's always wandering the halls here at school. She's kind of famous and she's a good little girl that always comes to bring her big bro some lunch.
I'm jealous you have such a nice sister, Mamiya-kun. Sure.
What's going on? Why are all these people acting like we're friends or something?
Stop glazing me. Class is dismissed.
Sorry. Don't worry about it. It's his fault for forgetting his lunch all the time. And thanks to that, we all got to meet you, Hashiki.
I knew Hashiki brought me lunch during class before, but I didn't recall it being like this. Yuki. The atmosphere in class, it must be Yuki's doing. Yuki always says she hates people, but she makes friends so easily that everyone likes her. I could never do that. It's always kind of bothersome for me, really.
Are you mad at me?
Oh, it's nothing. I'm such a hilarious sister, Mamiya. My name's Hashiki. Oh, wow. Where do you go to school, Hashiki? I'll talk to her so casually. The original Mamiya Takagi was always treated like a leper. And even he turned into an object of fear after my personality was born, but... somehow, before I realized, I turned into someone they all felt comfortable talking to. What a pain in the ass.
No, I'm not going to school.
Oh, so do you take your courses online? Wanna talk online with me, Cupcake?
Hi, would you shut up? It's not your business!
I watch Dr. Disrespect. Maybe that's why. Maybe the reason the other Yuki personalities always see the Wakatsuki twins here at school is because Sasuke comes and wanders around the hall so much. Sasuke's presence is... I don't even care, bro. Just be careful. Mr. Zumiga doesn't really mind, but Shinagawa would forbid Sasuke from school if she found out. Okay. This is a comfortable environment for Sasuke. That must be Yuki's word too, but this is ridiculous. If she starts making any trouble for all at school, she definitely won't be allowed on school grounds anymore. I have to admit though, it would make my life a lot easier if she wasn't allowed at school. Annoying stuff like this wouldn't happen anymore. All my classes ended, my consciousness never faded. I had to sit through the entire school day. Was kind of a pain in the ass, but I took notes, listened to the teachers, and thought about their useless dribble. So in a way, I was a model student. Lately, I've been thinking this might not be so bad. Okay then, time for work. Huh? Didn't your sister tell you to check in at home first? Oh, get off my dingling! One of the girls blocked my way from class. It was the girl that in a seat next to me who always let Sasuke in. Supreme Glacier. Please don't pry into other people's domestic matters. Domestic matters? Is that really a problem here? Every person should make their own path. Besides, how long have you known about Sasuke, girl? Girl? I have a name, you know. It's Iwata Mew. No, sorry. How long have you known about Sasuke Iwata? I've known about her from the beginning, of course. I was in the back, right next to the hall, so there's no way I could miss a girl sneaking into the classroom. When was that? Well, I don't remember exactly, but since the beginning of school year, maybe. I guess I would make it sometime in April. Even during the first month of classes. Yeah, I was the one who told her to wait until there was an old guy teaching the class, so now she only comes in when Mr. Zumiga is teaching. I see. Sounded like Mr. Izumiya knew. Maybe it's because he's about to retire? He's relaxed, he doesn't bother with stuff he doesn't have to. And he knows everyone has their own circumstances. Circumstances, huh? Maybe the teachers here at school just understood how complicated the situation at the mommy house was. Well, I couldn't say for sure, but maybe it's just because Hatsuki is so cute she can get away with it. I never asked for your opinion. So anyway, such a cute little sister, you should be nice to her. There's nothing to do with you, I always wanted to yell at her. Yeah, I'm jealous of you, Mommy Akun. You're surrounded by cute things all the time. Surrounded? Like the strap on your cell phone. It's really cute. Was it a present from your sister? Cell phone? I hardly use it. I don't even know how long I've been carrying this old thing around. The battery is so old, I never get a chance to use it. Why would Mommy Akatsuki, carry around such a useless old phone? The old cell had an old strap on it too. Those twin rabbit dogs are just like the one Hatsuki always carries around. Oh well, maybe it is, I wouldn't know. Why not seriously? Okay, damn bro, like, what are you trying to say? You trying to like, titty lick or something? Like, why do you keep saying that over and over again like we didn't hear you the first 15 times? God dang. Woman is so annoying. I can't believe Yuki is friends with a girl like this while I wasn't looking. I'd like to just brush her off, but this new Yuki will live the rest of her life as Mommy Akatsuki. I can't destroy a human relationship that she's made on a whim. Surprised how much has changed in less than 6 months. This must all be part of the preparations for Mommy's rebirth. The woman called Iwata didn't just look at me, she stopped and stared at me. What, do you need something? Oh, that's not it. I just feel like your personality changes a little from time to time. A little, huh? Then what you're saying is I'm pretty hard to get along with right now. No, I don't know about that. Why smiled. Well, it's hard to tell someone you're being a jerk to their face. You can't just tell someone it's hard to get along with you. If she didn't want to say it to my face, she shouldn't have pointed it out in the first place. I wouldn't say you're easy to get along with, but you seem nicer than usual. Nicer than usual. Yeah, I get the feeling that you really like your little sis. What part of the conversation made you think that? Now what was today that really convinced me? You were definitely stern with her, but I could tell you were thinking of what's best for her. Well, it's no big deal, see ya. What's that? I guess you can't judge people from appearances, I don't get it. That looks weird, oh well. Look at the clock, My God, bro! Alright, mommy a tune. What, you still here? Asaki is making dinner for you, so I think she'll be really sad if you don't go home first. Yeah. Well, I know you said it would be a pain. Excuse me. Would you please stay away from me? You're honestly kind of annoying. I'm a busybody. Well, you should listen to your classmates' advice from time to time. See ya. Classmates' advice, huh? Not like any other classmates would have given me advice. Alright, I'll walk to Tsunomi and then make a decision. What? You want my dumbass to make a decision? Followed by Shiroyama? They wouldn't try and jump me before sunset. It's not Shiroyama. They're probably just trailing me. It's probably one person. Must be that guy from before. Piece of— oh right, I forgot. I forgot that being even existed, bro. They just had a random character out of nowhere in this game. If he's alone, I can just do the same thing as last time. Excuse me. Huh? Yo. How did you know? It just played out like before. I walked faster, turning— yep, we got it. Waiting for Kimura. Why is that dumbass carrying around such a huge camera when he's trailing someone? Still following me, huh? No, I was following a celebrity. I was following Kanye West. Kimura Nobukatsu, journalist. Or are you a paparazzi now? That's right. Wait, I don't hit me. If you don't want to get hit, don't make shit up. What would you be doing today? None of your business. I told you, I wouldn't let you off easy if I caught you following me again. No, there's a reason I'm following you. For your own benefit, I'm sure. No, there's more. Oh, is that so? Not just for your own benefit. You know what will happen if you lie to me again, don't you? You were the illegitimate son of the founder of that one religion. The White Lotus Association, right? Man, I forgot all about that. My camera. Why you? What are you investigating? You can't. That's my F2 photo mic. You can't buy those anymore. Illegitimate son. Like I care. Why are you even using such an old piece of shit? Because you destroyed my Reflex C3 the other day, of course. What are you talking about? A Reflex something or other? A DSLR camera! The F2 photo mic is the greatest mechanical SLR camera, but the D3 is the king of all DSLRs. He's awfully passionate about this stuff. Is he obsessed with cameras or something? I guess it's just work related for him though. Originally designed for the battleship Yamato, so it's Japan's glory. Alright, I got it. So you'd rather I broke you instead of your camera. How about your arm? Maybe your leg, so you can't walk anymore. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Go again, what were you investigating? Oh, nothing in particular. Oh my god, bro, just get on with it, bro. Stop wasting my time with this fucking dialogue, bro. Don't got the patience of a saint. Wait, Jesus always said turn the other cheek. What, you want your body dumped in the creek? Ah, no, but you know my hair is on... Let me chill. I didn't say anything. What can I do to make you give up? I'm already giving up. Really? You're not acting like it. Well, there is so much interesting stuff about you. Your father is Mamiya Hero, but Mamiya Takashi is simply the illegitimate child of Mamiya Tokumi and the White Lotus Association founder Trai Taro. That New Age religion has a great deal of political influence, so I was really surprised how easy it was to investigate its illegitimate child. I like how you're saying this to my face like I won't knock you clean out. I'm really surprised how easy it was to make this dumbass tell me all of that. No, it's nothing to hide. Ah, we can't talk here. The police are over there looking at us. Police? Look, you probably can't see them very well, but turn my head for a sec. There weren't any police here, or anyone at all. Got your ass. What police? My vision burned white. Can't believe it. I fell for the same trick twice. That guy's pretty smart. If he just made me look and ran, I could catch him easily. If he just ran and tried to blind me while running away, the result would be the same. If I heard him move even an inch while I turned around, my body would react instantly. The reason he got me right in the eyes with the flashlight was because he didn't move at all while I was turned around. Instead, he just held up the flashlight so it was right in my face while I turned around. He didn't make the slightest movement aside from holding up the flashlight. That's why I couldn't react in time. Dude, you would have acted the same way either way. Stop trying to act like you Jesus, nigga. Move on. This acting's pretty good too. Alright, we got it. The dude got you, bro. Stop yapping.
I knew it.
Huh?
I knew you wouldn't come straight here without going home.
Wait, why are you here? You're not working today, are you?
I got a text from Mew. She said you might not come home.
Mew? Wait, you mean Iwaya? No problem. What a busybody.
I told you to come eat dinner at the house.
Something came up. Not like I wasn't planning on going home.
That fact.
Damn it, that girl sure likes sticking her nose where it doesn't belong. You got a text from you, huh? That must mean Hashigi exchanged phone numbers with other people. Feels a bit weird. I thought Hashigi hated people even more than I do. Must be Yuki's influence too.
Asher said I could use one of the tables until the store opened, so I made it here.
Here. I just started thinking I need to finish Slayer Season 1. I love that series.
Yeah, there.
Oh, I see. Hashigi's cooking was the same as usual. To be honest, Smasher's cooking is better, but Hashigi is a lot younger. I should be thankful to her, even if she did forget to cut the okra. Even if there are still pieces of bonilla in it, because she's... I don't give a...
Don't laugh at my food.
Huh, was I laughing?
You weren't laughing, but I could tell what you were thinking. I'll be more careful next time. I know the okra isn't cut. I didn't get all the bonilla shavings out of the soup stock.
Oh, if you don't shave the bonilla so thinly, it's easier to get out. Then you don't have to worry about it.
Ah, that makes sense.
Door isn't open yet, is it?
No, we're still closed.
Oh my god, bro. Sounds like there are a bunch of dudes outside fighting.
Not fighting. Today is Master's birthday.
Really?
A couple of days ago, we had to rush there and put a party.
Oh. That day when you came home earlier than expected.
Yeah, it didn't take as long as I thought.
Is that so? That's when tragedy befell me. Which means I can blame Master for that one. That's his birthday, huh? That must be why those creatures are all making a ruckus outside. Creatures? Don't worry about it. You're not human. Being that way is not normal. You should know that more than anyone. I'll lock the door and open it. Shut up. We're not open yet. Bro, what? Huh? It's not you, Tomo-kun. Whoa, who's this? It's a champagne shower, of course. But why are you doing that to me? Because we thought Master would come out. Look who you're spraying it on next time. Dang it. Oh my god, bro. What? Oh, what are we doing, bro? What the heck just happened? Did he make your boss turn into a gang like Ocean Wave? What was that? You can tell your siblings because neither of you can take a joke. Because you keep doing things that aren't jokes. Why you... what? Wet trousers, there's no way I could put on those bays. Come on, don't be a party pooper, put them on. They're great. Like... oh, what are we doing, bro? What is this? Oh, I don't even care what this scene is about. Come on, the bag is ready. Oh my god, bro. I'm sticky from all that shit. What are you talking about, yo? You just been weird lately. Buying or guessing, you already mentioned that, you bastard. Yuki is disconnecting from the world, so that can Yuki and Mamiya Kakeshi personalities should be unified. My job is to erase Mamiya. What progress are you making, bro? Playing with your... oh my god, bro. What is this? It's crazy because as annoying as like it's my own inventions like Yapagons were, at least that had to do with like something. Bro, we are literally not making any progress in, like, bro, everything interesting and important, this whole chapter that isn't like repeated 15 times to be condensed literally into 15 minutes. We are like 3, 4, 5 hours in, bro. I think like 4 hours in. We are like 4 hours in. Like 3, 4 hours in. And we really doing this nonsense. Man, if you don't... I felt him especially strongly since the beginning of this month. His existence hasn't weakened, but rather it's like his control over this body has grown stronger. What does it mean? It couldn't be. Because Yuki feel it too. If Yuki feels this unease thing, unease, like a pill in your chest, a pill in my chest. Whoa! We're skipping! Oh, what? Do I want to be a freak or... oh my goodness, bro. They got a game choice, bro. They got a game choice they want me to make. What is she talking about? Of course! What? Oh, what are we doing? Did I not click the option to not go down this route? Let me reload. This game... What the? Bro, like, are we serious right now? Bro, this is like one of the first videos on this channel, too. Like, are we serious? What? Oh, they on some weird with that route. Okay, let me try and what exactly are they even trying to say? It's alright, Hashi. He's not thinking about anyone but you. But that's just a solution. What is he talking about? You get stubborn when I say I don't. If I want, I can say it's not like that. Though I have to be careful how I phrase it. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what I'm even doing right now. Okay, Stumpkin pajamas. Dude, I don't. What? What? Why are we talking about? What? Somewhere in my forgotten memories, in mommy's forgotten memories, something like this must have happened. Dude, you are a... Oh. What day is it? I didn't even pay attention. Vision getting blurry? Huh? Shy, where am I? Building B, afternoon, what happened? I'm confused. It's been a while. My consciousness, July 10th, ragaga, my memory, July 10th. I never experienced such a huge leap. I've experienced leaps more in time before, but I was shocked it could last this long. Just how Yuki feels. She was surprised like it happened to her. It was no big deal. A woman is something else. Probably worse for Yuki. I've been gone for 4 days. So I can reconstruct my consciousness after this long. After experiencing this today, there was a strong warning for you. I express my consciousness. That's right, Yuki. Little fool. My conscious Yuki. Her personality has been erased. Everyone was just trying to kind of personality. Yuki afraid. Yuki, that dummy. She said she was forcibly... Okay. We've, repeated this nonsense, 15 times at this point. Are they gonna keep, saying this? We really... Oh, my God. Right. Mami Akashi is already trying to remove the original Yuki. That's much more than simply stopping her personality for a long time. Mami Akashi is forcibly erasing her. That means the disappearance of Yuki's personality. No, the reverse. Yuki didn't come out of a lone pause. She was already holding on to her consciousness after she barely escaped it being erased. Somehow, she held on to her consciousness so she could continue to exist, which means now Yuki is that dumbass. She was worried about my relationship with Hasaki at the end, huh? Why didn't she say anything? She's already being erased. He only delayed her disappearance by holding on to her consciousness. Why she try so hard to delay it? Damn it, Yuki. From my perspective, I am an existence that will disappear while Yuki is going to remain in this world. But she must have felt the same way. The new Miyakami Yuki is the one that will remain. The Yuki I know will disappear. She will be erased even before me. That's why she wanted to leave Haseki in my hands, since she knew I would last longer than her. She wanted to leave Haseki to me. Yuki! Tomosai, not the new Miyakami Yuki who is the same and yet completely different from her. She wanted to leave her in my hands. Okay. The Yuki Mamiya desired was born, where she was singing the way of the new Yuki. No point in both of them existing. We did it. We got it. Oh my god. Then what about me? Why was my consciousness stopped for such a long, well, not long compared to Yuki time? I could feel Mamiya Kakaji's existence. That's strange. He's failed to be erased by me, and yet his existence is growing even stronger. Feels like my existence is growing weaker. Check my phone again. Yes, that's right. Well, I remember when I looked at the day again. The day I promised to meet Mamiya Kakaji has already passed. The day I was supposed to meet him again. Crap. I have to erase him. For some reason, I had a worrying prescient feeling of saying. My heart was seeking uncertainty. I tuned into the sound of Mamiya's existence. That place was right in front of Takashima Zakuro's classroom. I didn't have a solid reason, but my intuition told me that if I aligned our talents here, I could meet him. Mamiya's consciousness appears in this place, so I couldn't miss a moment. I can't let him trade places with me. I have to hold on to my own consciousness. Mamiya's body came into light hazily. He was speaking to the classroom from the hallway. I think this classroom was next to ours. This is Takashima Zakuro's classroom. I wonder if Mamiya Kakaji had some sort of relationship with Takashima Zakuro too, like Yuki did. Not important right now. Here he comes. I've been looking for you. Our talents weren't quite lined up. Almost there. Well, Takashi, man, it's been a while, man. Hey, remember when we were in your route? It was kind of drawn out too, but for some reason, like, it was like 15 times better than this, somehow. Make it make sense. There he is. This is kind of anticlimactic. I didn't think I would be able to find him. You promised me you'd bring me 50,000 yen. Your time's up. I promised from a week ago. I ordered him to bring me 50,000 yen. I felt uneasy thinking, what my consciousness was gone for such a long time because Mamiya Kakaji tried to erase me like Yuki. In the end, Yuki and I only exist in accordance with his will. He's not even the savior right now. This man looks weak, but he's the absolute authority, the one who created everything. Yuki and I, the Destroyer and the Harmonizer, were both just created through this man's will. Which means if he changed his mind, for instance, if he's too scared to be erased, then it's possible that he could forcibly erase me. That's why I had chills running down my spine. Mamiya Kakaji towered before me. I was the one who was truly afraid, because I could disappear on his mere whim. Hurry up and give me the money. The money!
Well...
Don't tell me you don't have your wallet with you. I can see it in the back of your pocket.
Huh?
I braced myself after hit. Alright. Yup. Alright. Now then, hand it over.
Okay.
What's this?
What do you mean?
There's only 27,571 yen here.
Well, ow!
You're not going to have a good time if you can't even keep your promises. You're more than 20,000 yen short.
I'm sorry.
Oh no. I don't care for your apologies. It just really bothers me when I don't have any money. Disappear. I prayed as I punched him. As I punched him, I noticed something was weird. No, I'm actually going to stand up to you, Tomo-kai. You won't control me anymore. Mommy's eyes glimmered for a moment. Must have been me imagining it. It was the same frightened child as always. There was no change. I instinctively stopped my fist. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. For some reason, my entire body was covered with a sheen of cold sweat. He was crying and begging for mercy beneath my feet, like the one whose heart was truly frozen with fear. Damn, it's me. What was that line? Oh, Mamiya. Or shop. Why? No reason, it was just another outburst of anger. Anger at myself for being afraid of Mamiya Takashi. Just now, oh crap, what's written on your face? Like you didn't even want to see me. That's... I don't know why, but I'm not too fond of excuses. Mamiya-kun, I don't think he meant it that way. What, Anuma, you talking back to me? Not at all, but if you're going to disobey me, you better be prepared to kill me. You know that, right? Yes, that's... Whatever. Actually, didn't you know someone who was growing some leaf Yamada? About that. Oh no, that's Yamada. My fault. About that, he got caught by the police. Really, he got caught. Yes, and he snitched to a lot of other people. So you're going to get caught too. No, I think I'm probably safe, but... Anyway, if you do get caught, don't tell them about me. Otherwise, I'll kill you when I get out. I'm not a snitch. Besides, I'm not going to get caught, probably. Well, keep it up then. The conversation is pointless. I'm only running away from Mamiya Takashi. Tsuruyama doesn't matter right now. None of them matter. Mamiya Takashi's destruction has my reason to deter. And yet... This whole thing should have just been like light introduction to like Yuki and Hasaki, but like, you know, like maybe like 2 hours of a compilation of like stuff from his perspective. Cause I mean, this isn't even like this is like really not important what we're reading right now. We already like can assume what he's thinking and stuff, but I mean, that at least would have been like more acceptable than like what this thing has been so far. And as for you, Mamiya-kun, I'll wait until next week. Give me the rest of the money. If you don't, it won't just be painful. Okay. Our voice was shaken with fear. Not his voice, mine. Alright then. Does anyone have a cigarette? You want some of my Sevens? Sevens. Is that the stuff that smells like snot? Yeah, it is. What? Really? I like it. Whatever, that works. You always like the off-brand, offbeat brands. What was it? Neverland, I think? Not like I would want to smoke something weird like that. It's just what's always in my pocket, so I smoke it. What? Is your pocket an extra-dimensional portal? I wish. Then I could have as much as I want. Though I'd rather it gave me money instead. Of course. Even when I smoke, I couldn't stop trembling. I'm being completely eaten up by Mamiya Takashi. What's going on? I have to finish him soon. This is supposed to be my role. Ugh. Huh? Are you heading home? He's getting weak, guys. Let's jump him. Yeah. Ow, my knee. I just wanted to go to the station. You're gonna get to all your classes. Don't y'all literally do the same? No. Anyway, I want to get some coffee at that cafe. Spring Coffee. In front of the station. Alright, see you later. I felt dizzy, the world twisted and warped. My vision blurred. What am I doing? I have to finish him. Finish Mami Akashi. You going to kill him again, huh? I thought I heard someone's voice, but I faded out before I could figure out whose it was. My consciousness forcibly ended, like the creator, Mami Akashi. That's when Zagoro died, right? The moment I awoke, the moment time began to move, everything felt distant. Is it that way for everyone, or just me? Trying to remember who I am, my name, my sex, my family, came together in an instant. Sounded like a drop of water breaking somewhere in the distance. That which is broken imparts its moisture upon the earth, only through breaking can it grant blessings. So, he doesn't, know who he is. Ow. This is Mami Akashi's hideout. Vertigo, and my head hurts. It's feeling again. I took the cell phone out of my pocket. I thought so. It happened again. No, this wasn't the first time. It's been 2 whole days. July 12th, 10:30 p.m. Damn it. It only happened because I was afraid of him last time. Last time was 4 days. This time 2 days. I didn't exist for a second during that entire trip. These leaps forward in time are completely different from what I've experienced in the past. I was hit with a splitting headache. Damn it. It's just from sleeping on the concrete. No, that's not it. This headache is from my distorted consciousness. This forcible erasure is happening. Same thing Yuki experienced. No, it's weaker than what Yuki experienced. Unlike Yuki, I could easily be erased if he wanted. My will isn't nearly as strong as his, which must mean he's not seriously trying to destroy me yet. Either way, I'm in the palm of his hand. I'm no different from an ant under a magnifying glass. For now, I looked around. It was the same depressing place as always. It was depressing, just like his mental state. I couldn't fathom the depths of that darkness. 2 full days, huh? It's scary that my discontinuity could come to this point. Scary. No, it's more like isolation. Isolation fear. The feeling one must experience just before death. I'm fearful of my own death. Alright. Joey's out here. Mami and Ma'am do it. That didn't happen, probably. Mamiya must have brought the CD. Only I can understand what Mamiya was thinking while I was unconscious. Wrong will. I think I'm gonna disappear. Should go home for now. Front of Mamiya's house. Somehow nostalgic. Felt like Urashima Taro, even though I was only gone for 6 days. And when your Hashigi is home, the lights were all off. Hashigi must be at the bar today. Hashigi, I want to see Hashigi, talk to Hashigi. Which Hashigi was home. What's wrong with you, Tamasai? You're getting sentimental like a woman or something. Anxiety. My head was full of all sorts of anxiety I experienced before. Hashigi, Yuki. No, it doesn't matter who. Anyone I know. Maybe if I went to Hakushuyo, I wanted to go home, even though I had no reason to go to Hakushuyo. Hashigi hasn't seen me for 6 days, almost an entire week. She must be worried about me. I should go see her, to at least give her a bit of peace of mind. No, there was something I had to do first. I had to check what happened during the days of nothingness. I had to check my surroundings, this house. I wanted to at least see if there was any information to be found inside my room. Of course, no one was home. There were no major changes. It was only 6 days, just 6 days. A lot could have happened that time, but it's also possible nothing changed at all. I threw a paper bag on the sofa and turned the lights on in the living room. Huh? That was Yuki. When I turned the lights on, Yuki appeared before me and went upstairs. Not walking, but as if she was flying. Yuki. The room was pitch black. Yuki stood there, but the light had gone out of her eyes. Her gaze wasn't focused on anything. Just stared blankly. Now I'm thinking about it, didn't Yuki see like demons or something? What was that about? Takeshi did too, but that's kinda normal for him. But like Yuki like randomly just saw a demon. I was like, whoa, what? Yuki. I called out to her, but there was no response. I felt goosebumps. What I'm feeling right now is either terror, fear, am I afraid? Get out of here, gang. I mean, she might be a demon coming to like jump scare you. Like a picture or reflection on the wall, your presence. Yuki. I turned on the lights. A faint fluorescent light illuminated the room. And in the light, Yuki stood sentry like the spirit of a lingering ghost. Hey. I tried to touch her, but... Huh? My hand went right through her, as if there was nothing there. Ew! I can only look and lose without substance. I'm pooped. Yuki! Huh? I was really shocked. My hand went right through your body just now, like you were a ghost or something. Where'd I put that CD I bought? I think I had when I came home. Alright, I left it on the sofa downstairs. That's right, this means the fear I felt when I woke up. This is why I was afraid of this. This is why the fear disappeared just now. The fear turned to despair. Despair, that means despair turned to sadness. I heard someone coming upstairs before they came into view. I prepared myself for a sob. Before the footsteps went into the room, I braced myself. I expelled all emotions that were rising up inside me. Before I had to look at her face again, I expelled the sadness. Now it's not the time to be sentimental like Yuki did before. Now it's my turn to do what I can. Yuki's footsteps. I was afraid to see Yuki again. Decided to knew Miyakami Yuki trust me. But right now I can't let myself be defeated by something like that. Substitute the entire truth. I knew this would happen. Everything can only move forward as they were intended to. I gotta leave this in the living room anyway. I should have just brought it up to my room since it's mine. I'm so silly. So I think right now, y'all, like, I think when Yuki saw that demon, it probably was Tomo-san, but for some reason she probably couldn't see him. Felt like I would be crushed if I heard her voice, the same appearance, same voice, and yet the person before me wasn't the Yuki I knew. Her world didn't even overlap with mine. I promised I would stay strong once this new Yuki came back. I promised I would accept the truth, even I was shocked by my own weakness, but I haven't walked home with Kagami and Tsukasa in a long time. Wonder why they weren't out there. Did she just say they walked home together? Try to understand the situation. I tell my emotions. Focus solely on Tabra. Bro, like, the thing that's throwing me off too is like, with Yuki we had an investigation, we also had that with Takeshi, and he was also becoming a cult leader. But this nigga like literally has had like the whole time just a bunch of like random junior nonsense happening. And it's funny because it's like, Takeshi is really the character you would expect the like weird junior stuff to happen with, but like, it's solely been Tomo-san this whole time, bro. Like, it's actually ridiculous. I focus solely on comprehending what's happening before me. And like, stuff like this, like, occasionally happens. This is probably like one of the most like, interesting, like, okay, we're looking at the past scenes. Because it's actually adding new stuff. Because it's like, once you already understand that like, Mamiya, Takeshi, or Takeshi, Tomo-san, and Yuki are in the same body, you already understand, right? You already understand that thing, like, a lot of, like, how this plot works. So when they go and be like, oh, well, you know, right now, like, I'm talking to Yuki and my hair or whatever, it's like, we already know. Like, we can already assume, like, literally all of that. She said Kagami and Tsukasa, which means Sasaki looks like that to her. Which means this woman was with Sasaki until now? No, that's impossible. I was simply the one who walked home. I walked home from Mamiya Takashi's hideout by myself. I didn't see Sasaki. Now then, time for the grand opening. I slowly sat on the bed. Then I observed the woman's actions. The actions of the new Miyakami Yuki who I was seeing for the first time. Alright, for today, she pulled out the paper bag and took out the CD. So it was the CD inside. Huh? The woman was surprised after the CD she bought for some reason. What's this? It's an anime soundtrack. Anime songs, huh? That means Sakashi bought the CD. That must be why she's so surprised about the CD she bought. That means... Oh. When she checked the CD name, she looked puzzled. The first album? Okay. Lay onto the bed. Don't get chances to be useful. Yup, she's different. We get it. We got it. Why am I so... You really are weak, bro. I feel like Tachichi becoming the savior was actually more strong. Like, dude. You are pathetic, Tomasai. I'm not gonna lie. You're crying? To her, I don't even exist. Who hugged me? I mean, I can hear you crying. Yuki! You dummy! What else do I look like, Tomosai? But you're... What are you talking about? You know I'm stubborn. I don't give up that easily. I never take a hint when someone doesn't want me around. That's a problem here. Yes. I forcibly inserted the memory of that CD when her consciousness was summoned to the surface, so I made sure she wouldn't lose Mamiya's memory, so it would still cause that inconsistency. I knew it would cause an inconsistency if she had the memory of buying that CD, which would cause a crack in her existence. I put it on the CD when I forced that memory in. Oh, but I just happened to bring that CD home. I know, you brought it with you because you thought it might be related to me. That was just a coincidence. You bet on that possibility. That was the only possibility I had. Mamiya Tachichi's control is too strong. Mamiya Tachichi's control. You saw how I was until now? Yeah. She knew me. The Miyakami Yuki Tachichi wanted. You can't see me at all, huh? Sorry. You were by my side the whole time, but I didn't notice at all. But you did notice. It took so long. What are you talking about? You fought back against the existence that created us and found me. That's really amazing. Been a while since I've heard a compliment from you. You're always telling me I'm a pain in the ass. Dummy, I didn't know you were still resisting your existence. I didn't understand a single thing about how you felt the past few weeks. That's why I was admiring you so much. I couldn't have imagined. I thought the new Miyakami Yuki would be the same person as you. That's why I tried to leave Hachichi in your hands. What do you think of the new me? Is she prettier than me? Dumbass, this isn't time for that. Totally the right time to ask. It looks just like you. Her voice is the same. That's right. So, you would be fine if I disappear, right? Dumbass. If I was fine, why would I be crying? You cry for my sake, shut up. Who would cry for you? Oh, come on. Why were you crying then, Tomasai? Shut up, I was crying because I was sad. I was just sad you disappeared. I wanted to go to the mall down the street, so I looked down across the street. I decided to check the traffic. I was like, maybe I should walk down the street. I decided to walk down the street. I used my right foot to walk. Then I used my left foot to walk. Then I used my right foot to walk. Then I said, I'm almost about like halfway down there to the street. Then I kept walking. I had multiple thoughts in my head about how cool it would be to go to the mall. I was very excited to go to the mall. Then I made it across the street. Then I was approaching the mall. I was approaching the doors. I was thinking, man, it would be really good to get inside of the mall. As dialogue, man, come on. Not my problem. She's always stubborn. She always acts like she's okay. I'm the cold, heartless person who only believes in violence, just like Mommy and Wyatt. I could never understand the pain of others. Only use them for my own gain. That's the kind of person I was supposed to be. I tried to be. I use the polite words when I'm draining to empathize how cold-blooded I am. I always take a nasty attitude to push people away. With Yuki, with Tashiki, I push everyone away. The reason is simple. I'm weak. I'm pathetic. I'm not ready to accept my my fate. I'm scared of everything. I'm pushing you getting Hashigi away because I was scared of everything. Scared of losing it all. If I was really strong, I wouldn't act it like that. I'm a weak person. I'm not the destroyer. I'm just worthless. Can't accept my fate. Tell me, if you're weak, then who on earth is strong? You say that like you can actually display like being strong. Dude has done nothing this whole time except like say slurs and like be weird with his sister. What are you talking about? At the very least, you're stronger than me. I'm worthless, losing to a woman. Of course you can. I'm your big sis. What kind of big sis would I be if I was weaker than you? You're strong. You're the strongest person I know in this world. So don't worry about it. If I'm the strongest person in the world, then where are you? That's easy. I'm the strongest person in the universe. You dummy, you're gonna get killed by Frieza. How do I get killed by a Freezer? No, I meant Dragon Ball Z. What type of reference sure it is? Yuki smiled and embraced me. Wonder how many times we'll be able to meet. The last time? Just the end. We might see each other again. Dumbass, which one is it? What do you think? We've had a lot of conversations like this before. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Girlish parts. You know what Mamiya did today? Or what he thought and felt today? This also isn't interesting because, like, Takashi literally, like, is just existing right now. He's literally just a guy. And I guess because of the destiny, we're supposed to get him out of here or whatever, but, like, he's not even, like, the savior right now. And it's like, we occasionally, very, very occasionally, and I only started this episode, have this, oh, what should we do without Takashi? We should really get him out of here, right? Like, bro. Rather than treasuring the moment, I chose to look to the future. Yuki looked at me and chuckled. I really know all the details. You don't. Yeah, he's vehemently denying the memory of a certain point in time, denying his memory. Yeah, I think something happened today that Mamiya would never admit. Something he wouldn't admit. I can't see that part of his memory at all, so he must really not want to remember it. It's completely gone. Not sure I'm the only one. Mamiya himself probably doesn't remember it happening, even though he experienced it firsthand. He can change our memories that much? Not sure, but I just said he doesn't remember it himself. But, I'm sorry, be careful. I think something is about to happen. Something absolutely unimaginable is about to happen. Unimaginable. I'm the Armyheiser and you're the destroyer, but pretty soon those roles are about to become meaningless. Meaningless, how could that happen? Almost sorry, don't you feel it too? Of course I feel it. Today it was more certain than ever, yeah. Today, Mamiya Takashi experienced something traumatic that could change the world itself. Our world itself, my fault. Even if I'm disconnected from you and Hashiki, I'll do my best to figure out what's going on. Then you do that after you're disconnected. I got a few tricks up my sleeve, I'll do my best. We might not be able to exchange information anymore. That might not be a problem. We should both write notes and leave them in our room. Though the other you will probably forget what to do once you're disconnected. Now it might work if I make a habit out of it. A habit, huh? Can you make a habit in such a short time? Probably not, but I'll be damned if I don't try. Find some clues. Sign this voice. That's right. Ashiki. Tomoe-san? Yes. Tomoe-san. Ashiki, what's wrong? I don't know what's wrong. I haven't seen you for a week now. I got you disappear. A full week? Right. That means today is July 13th. Yeah, that's right. So after today, I'm here. Tomoe, I'm sorry. I stroked her hair. Really painful watching her cry like this. Ashiki, I'm sorry, but could you leave me alone? Huh? Ashiki's face looked sour when I said that. I didn't want to make her sad, but not what I mean. I'm not trying to bully you, really. Why would you say that? I have to change. Sure. Come on. Okay, just do it, bro, gang. Haven't seen you in so long. Tell me, son, why are you hiding in bed? Can't you take a hint? Mornings are problematic for boys, you know. You really are avoiding me. Last week when... What? Oh, Jane. You don't like it, girl. Stop doing that. Oh my god, bro. You should be saying it bothered you, by the way. I thought you didn't like me anymore. Want something to eat? Let me shower first. If you shower, you'll be late. Okay, so... Casual talking. They're getting back to knowing each other again, y'all. You're getting back to knowing each other again. We really don't give up about this stuff anymore. I'm not gonna lie. We're not about to read this stuff anymore. If I hadn't felt it coming, it would probably sweep me away like it always does, so he's going away. What's that? Something, oh my, I was thinking like, is he gonna see the twins? So he's seeing the twins now. What the? A female Kia High uniform. Is that Yuki then? No, that's not it. There were two shadows. Those are...
What's wrong?
Anytime. Oh, I can see it. That means these two girls are Wakatsuki, Tsukasa and Takumi. That's how Yuki sees Hatsuki. No, I already parted with Hatsuki. Does that mean Yuki sees, vestiges of Hatsuki's swarm even when she's not around? Oh, nothing. Huh? Why would I be doing that?
She probably wasn't doing anything that weird, probably.
Oh, it's, nothing. Heard bits and pieces of a conversation, but one speaker in the conversation was missing. Does that mean my consciousness is, nearly gone already? I guess this is like how, like, Yuki was hearing, some of Shini's thoughts earlier. Damn it, what's going on before? Chair. Opened the classroom door. The classroom was nearly black and white. Couldn't tell if I had lost consciousness already or I was still there. But I had the feeling another personality was seeing this. What's going on? The faces I saw were the same as always, but something was different. Like they were all talking about something. Seems like it was the girl from class 3. I heard she was with people from another school. Alright y'all, so we're just going to end it here for now. I want to continue that for about like 10 more minutes. We've recorded for 2 hours and 5 minutes. But anyway, this is going to have to do it for this episode of Wonderful Every Day. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, hope y'all enjoyed the series, hope y'all enjoyed the game. I will see y'all next time on the next episode of Wonderful Every Day. Goodbye.